Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Tonight we are going to be making some chicken tacos out on the Blackstone. The first step of that is I will be making a jalapeno ranch sauce to go on the tacos. It's very simple, it doesn't cost much. Most people already have ranch. You just need a jalapeno, a little bit of lemon juice, and some cilantro, and a food processor, and you can whip this up pretty quick. It keeps in your refrigerator just as long as your bottle of ranch does. So you can make as much as you want or as little as you want. I'm just going to make a little bit today because I only have about 2 inches of dressing left in the bottle, but it will be plenty for the tacos that we are going to make today. So let's get started. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take one fresh jalapeno and we're just going to cap it, cut off the end, and then we are just going to dice it up into smaller pieces. We're going to get the veins and the seeds out of it. We don't want this jalapeno ranch to be too hot, but if you're the type of person that likes the really hot stuff, more than welcome to leave them in there. Now, since I am only doing a little bit amount of this today, I am just going to use one jalapeno. If I was going to make a full-size bottle, I would use 2 jalapenos. So we're just going to cut this up. Get these veins and seeds out. Now we're going to take these. They're going to go into the food processor. Now, I'm not going to use them all right now. I'm going to use about 3/4 of them, and then after I make it, then I will give it a little taste test. The next thing we need is our cilantro. Won't use much of this, just about that much. And you just want to dice it up real fine. Again, like I said, if I was making a big bottle for like a cookout or a party, I would use a lot more cilantro. But for this little bit that I'm making just for tonight, this will be plenty. So it will go into the food processor. Next thing we're going to throw in there is some lemon juice. You can use lemon or lime. This is optional, you don't have to do it, but I like the flavor it gives. I just do a decent sized squirt. And then we just throw in your favorite ranch dressing. Like I said, I didn't have much left in that container. That's why I didn't put a whole lot of jalapenos in there. But that's pretty much it. And then you just mix it all up. Okay, now that this is all mixed up, gonna give it a little taste. Perfect. Just the right amount of heat. Now I'm gonna transfer this into my squirt bottle. Now you can blend this up as thin or thick as you want. I like it to be a little bit thicker. I don't like chopping it up too much. I don't want it to be just straight liquid. This is definitely something you can make ahead of time. Don't worry about the mess I'm making. I'll clean that up. This is a family favorite. My daughter-in-law can't get enough of it. Usually when I make it, I have to make her own bottle to keep at her house. We've got it in our squeeze bottle. This is all I made. Like I said, just made it up real quick tonight, just for me and the wife to make some tacos. This will be plenty for us tonight. She uses more than I do. I'll use a little bit of it, and then I'll use salsa. The next thing I'm going to do is just to dice up this other jalapeno, and we'll just put it in a bowl and add it to our tacos, along with some cilantro. So we get these seeds out. I'll get them in a bowl. And then the next thing we're going to do is dice up some more cilantro to top our tacos with. All right, got that diced up. Put that in a bowl. I'm going to clean off this cutting board and be right back. All right, welcome back. Now, got the cutting board cleaned up. Now it's time to take care of this chicken. These are chicken thighs. In my opinion, it's the best part of the chicken, especially when you're making tacos. These have been marinated overnight, and we will post the marinade recipe on the video. But it's mainly chili powder, paprika, garlic, some lemon juice, some cumin, and a few other spices. And then you just mix it with some olive oil, and then put it in a Ziploc bag, get all the air out of it, seal it really well, and let it sit overnight. So I'm just going to cut this chicken up and get it ready to go on the Blackstone. Once we get this chicken on the Blackstone, it's going to cook really quick. We're not doing a big dinner tonight. It's just her and I. So we're just going to do some tacos. And I've got some homemade salsa that I made last summer. I made about 20 gallons, and I canned it and gave it to friends. We've eaten on it throughout the year. Really good stuff. I'm sure we will do a video on how to make my salsa. But that's pretty much, that will be dinner. Just these tacos and some chips and salsa. Just the two of us. We're not going to make rice or beans or elote or anything like that, but we will have some videos coming up doing all of that stuff. So I'll just get the rest of this chicken cut up, and we will meet you out at the Blackstone. All right, so we're outside with the Blackstone. I've got it warming up. Now we're going to throw down some oil and get the chicken going. Once the chicken is pretty close to done, then we'll throw our tortillas on. Get our tortillas done, and then get this dinner together. Just want to spread this out. Try not to have it on top of each other. Gotta get each piece of chicken making contact with the Blackstone. This chicken will not take long. I'm on a medium-high heat. And then on this side, I've got it on low. That's where the tortillas will go. Starting to get the color on it. You can do this with breast meat if you like. I like the thigh meat. It takes the marinade better. It doesn't dry out. It's just naturally juicier. See what we got over here with some tortillas. Now, if you're doing tacos, corn tortillas is the only way to go. And you have to double them up. There's nothing wrong with flour tortillas for burritos or quesadillas, but if you're doing tacos, corn tortillas is where it's at.
Let that chicken go for a little bit. See what we got back here. It's simple marinade, but these tacos are going to be juicy and extremely flavorful. I'll just throw on a little cilantro, a little bit of cotija cheese, maybe some salsa, and that'll be it. All right, I'm gonna turn this chicken down. And just let it hang out until we got our tortillas ready. Once they start getting that browning on there, that's what you're looking for. If you don't toast these corn tortillas, they will break pretty easily. All right, that one's done. That one's done. All right, our tortillas are done. Set them out of the way. And now we're going to get the chicken off. And then we'll clean the Blackstone up and go eat dinner. Dropped a little bit of chicken. Looks like Bruno's gonna get him a piece. Looks like Bruno and Charlie are getting him some. All right, now to clean this griddle, you're gonna put all your burners on high. And you take your scraper and go ahead and get what you can scraped off. Everything scraped back in there to the little back. And now you're going to hit it with some water, and this water steam cleans it, and you scrape it again. Scrape everything back to your grease trap. Get everything down in there. I use the aluminum foil grease trap liners. If you're not, you need to get you some. They are, without a doubt, the easiest way to clean up. When your grease trap is full, you just throw them away, put in a new one. All right, got everything scraped off. Set this over here. And then the next thing we're going to do, get you a bunch of paper towels and a good long set of tongs. Leave your burner on high, and you're just going to lightly coat it with oil, and this just basically re-seasons it. And you just want to make sure you spread a light, thin coat of oil all over the griddle. If you go too heavy with the oil, it will build up and it will flake off in places while you're cooking. So you just want to go really thin. Once you get it on there, you just turn your burners off, and as it cools down, it basically re-seasons it and keeps it non-stick. I'll come back out here in a couple hours once it's cooled down, and I'll put the lid back on it. So
guys, we're back inside, and we are going to try these great tacos that Chris set up for us. So we have our tortillas. We do have these lovely taco stands. We highly recommend those. As Chris said, we're gonna double these up so they don't fall apart when we go to eat them. So I'm just gonna grab these, put them in here. And we've got our chicken. Fill our taco. No judgment on how I make my tacos, please. Okay. Get some cheese here. This is some really good cheese. Love these on our tacos. Gives it that street taco flavor. And I love this jalapeno ranch that Chris makes. It's gonna come out slow here. Sorry about that. Now we have cilantro, we have jalapenos, we have salsa. Made a little bit of a mess there. Clean that up. Grab some salsa on here as well. Chris's salsa is really, really good. But because he loves cilantro, it's a little heavy on the cilantro for me. So I don't use a whole lot, but it is very good, and he gets rave reviews on his salsa. All right, guys, I'm gonna go in here. Hopefully I don't make too much of a mess. I didn't pack it too full just because I'm eating on camera. So see how this goes. Wow, that was great, guys. Highly recommend this. Again, we'll put up the recipe for the marinade for the chicken. You can add or take away any of the things that we've put on it. You can really spice it up, do however you want to make your tacos. But the base items are here, and they make a very flavorful and yummy taco. If you liked this video, please like, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications, and we'll see you next time.